And I love the enthusiasm of the young folks. I just wish they would understand what a conversation is. A conversation is where you speak and I listen, and then I speak and you listen, and we go back and forth and back and forth. I hope you'll stay to listen to what I have to say, and I just listened to you for 5 minutes.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak with you, and particularly with those who have disagreed with the invitation for me to be here. One of the hallmarks of higher education and of democracy is the ability to converse with and learn from those with whom we disagree.
If this behavior continues,
this generation especially, like an emotional marshmallow, hypersensitive to the mean, negative words and actions of others, because your entire life you've been taught a half-truth. And the half-truth that you've been taught since you were in kindergarten are this: words hurt, words wound, words kill. And if you go throughout life believing that, you are going to be emotionally fragile, volatile, overly sensitive. If you believe words hurt when someone's mean to you with their words, you're like, you're hurting me. If you believe words wound when someone's mean to you with their words, you might be scarred for life. And if you believe words kill, you may be like the growing sad number of students who contemplate hurting themselves or hurting others in retaliation. You see, when you believe that you have a human right, that everyone must be nice to you, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're creating in yourself a victimization mentality, because when people are mean to you, you say, you have no right. No, they do have a right. It may be immorally wrong, but it is their constitutional right. In fact, the right we have in this nation is the right to free speech. Even if it's mean, even if it's hateful. We live in a nation that is a democracy. Its cornerstone foundational philosophy is that every single citizen has the right to stand up on their platform and speak their mind, even if it offends another group. And that's critically important, because if our government started to crack down on people's speech, they would take over and they wouldn't allow us to freely speak our mind. You see, we think the answer to end hate speech is to crack down on speech and demand less speech. But the reality is, it's no. Let more speech happen, and may that speech be empowered by the virtue of love so that it can drown out the vice of hate. And I'm going to let them be mean, because it's a free country and I can't stop them from being mean. But if they're mean, no matter how they treat me, I will always treat them the way I want to be treated. And I want to be treated like a friend. But if they're treating me like an enemy, I still want to be treated like a friend. So I'm going to treat them the way I want to be treated, the golden rule, which means I'm going to treat them like a friend, even if they're mean to me. And that's what the golden rule means. Treat everyone like friends, especially your enemy. Why? Because when you treat your enemy like a friend, you don't have to be friends with them, but you can be friendly to them. And when you treat your enemy like a friend, they have a hard time staying your enemy. Dr. Martin Luther King put it this way: you cannot drive out hate with more hate. Only love can do that, because love is greater than hate.